Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Sorry it's been so long since I've done one, and today's is really actually going to be about saving your tank during a power outage. But I just thought before I could jump into that, I'll do a quick update on the tank. Excuse the hard algae on the glass. I haven't got around to getting a razor to this yet, but I had some frag racks on the front here and on the side, which meant I wasn't able to really keep that very clean. But I moved those on now, or those frags on, so they've come out. But yeah, tank is actually doing really well. Lots of fantastic growth. I've moved on some corals, so I moved on a big aquarium colony that was here because it was very similar to one over here, which enabled me to put some more frags here. But yeah, in general, lots of growth, lots of corals doing really well. Very happy with basically how the tank is progressing. The main reason why I wanted to make the video today is because a few months ago now we had a major power outage. I think in the end the power was off for close to sort of 11-12 hours, something like that. I don't have any battery backups on this tank, which is something I still need to solve. But yeah, obviously even if I had a battery backup, they weren't going to cut it for an 11-hour power cut. Like the tank in the middle of winter, I think this was back in December or January when this happened. But yeah, the tank just wouldn't have survived because the heating and everything would have gone off. And obviously I was in a bit of a panic, so I think I realized that the power had gone out around 8 AM, and I think it had already been off for about 3 or 4 hours at that point. So someone suggested to me that I buy an inverter for the car, which enables you to turn your car basically into a generator. So you connect the inverter to your car battery, which is really easy to do. You just follow the instructions and then basically attach an extension lead to that. I basically had it going through the kitchen window, through to the tank, and then plugged in the return. I think I had the return, the power head, like one of the wave makers, the heater, and possibly did I have the skimmer on? I can't remember now. Maybe I had the skimmer on as well, just for extra oxygenation. And then even attached to that, I had another extension lead coming off and going to the little tank upstairs. And there again, I just had the return and the heater on. And basically the tanks ran on that for 4 or 5 hours, I think, maybe longer, 6 hours, but a long time basically. And I just had the car running on the drive. The tank was completely fine, didn't have any issues afterwards. You can see obviously everything's fine now. And so, but I was completely unaware that this kind of technology existed, and I wish I'd bought it sooner because we've had previous power cuts as well, and I only sort of just scraped through those, or at least one of them actually I lost a few fish. So now I feel much safer with that in the garage, and I can use it anytime we do have a power cut. But obviously the downside of it is that you need to be here. But it is a way to, you know, for those longer power cuts, it saves you have to buy a generator. So you basically, you run the car, like the car is on, whilst you're powering the tank. If you can just run it off the battery, but the battery would drain very fast. So you basically need the car on, and then you're essentially turning your car into a petrol generator to basically run the tank. I was worried that it was going to, use up like a whole tank of petrol. The petrol gauge didn't budge at all. You couldn't even tell that the car had been on for like 5 hours or something. So definitely worth having this. It was £60 I think from Screwfix. So I was able to literally go and pick it up the second that they opened. Oh no, Tool Station is where I got it from. And have the tank up and running within sort of half an hour of realizing there'd been a power cut. The other thing I guess to watch is just, make sure that you're not overloading the inverter. So you can buy different sized inverters. I bought one that would enable me to run the heater, the return, a flow pump, and actually also the little aquarium upstairs, which basically uses hardly any wattage. So you just look at like the rating of the product, add up the rating of the products that you want to run on it, the pieces of equipment that you want to run on it, and yeah, just make sure that they match. I guess the only downside is you need to be able to have your car like on the drive or close to the house so that you can keep an eye on it, because obviously it's just on unlocked and with the engine exposed. And obviously you need to have a petrol, or I guess it would work with diesel as well, car. Obviously it wouldn't work with a battery powered car. But yeah, I thought that I would make a video on this, just a quick video on this, because I had no idea that this kind of technology existed, and it's completely saved my tank. The tank would have died, I think, if I didn't have this technology, and I'm really glad that I got it now for those longer term power cuts in case we have another one in the future. So that's it, guys. I just wanted to make a quick video on that potentially sort of life-saving piece of equipment. Hopefully it helps some of you. It's, as I said, it's really easy to use. It was relatively cheap, and it means that you can run your heater, your tank, and various pieces of equipment for several hours without really any sort of major costs. So yeah, so that's everything, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you hopefully not too soon on the next video, where I'll try and do a proper update on how the tank's been doing.